1. The Fox and the Bunch of Grapes. One afternoon, there was a cunning fox wandering in the forest when it spotted a bunch of grapes hanging high on a tree branch. The fox desired them so much that saliva was dripping from its mouth. "These will quench my thirst," the fox thought. Stepping back a few paces, the fox jumped but could not reach the grapes, it only touched the leaves. Once more, it stepped back and attempted to grab the grapes but failed. The fox tried every possible way but still couldn't reach the grapes. Finally, giving up, the fox sneered and said, "Anyway, those are just sour grapes," and walked away. Moral of the story: it's easy to belittle what you cannot have. Some people, when they can't have something, immediately dismiss it as worthless. In reality, it's often because of their own limitations that they cannot have it, and they use excuses to justify their feelings. 2. The value of a stone. A student asked his teacher, "Sir, what is the value of life?" The teacher handed him a stone and said, "Take this stone to the market, but don't sell it. Just see how much people are willing to pay for it." The student did as instructed. People in the market were puzzled as to why someone would want to buy a simple stone. Eventually, a kind-hearted vendor offered him 1 coin for the stone. The student returned to his teacher and reported. "Tomorrow," the teacher said, "take the stone to a goldsmith and ask how much he would buy it for, but don't actually sell it." The next day, the student visited a goldsmith who examined the stone and offered 500 coins for it. Astonished, the student went back to his teacher and explained. The teacher smiled and said, "You see, the stone's true value is determined by where you place it. Life is similar, its worth is not inherent, but how people perceive and value it." Lesson: everyone has their own way of valuing success and happiness. Respect others' choices and make your own life valuable in your unique way. It's your perspective that truly matters. 3. The consequence of disdain. A farmer and a scholar were traveling together in a boat. The scholar proposed playing a word-guessing game to pass the time. They agreed, and the terms were set. If the scholar lost, he would give the farmer 10 coins, but if the farmer lost, he would only lose 5 coins. The game began with the farmer posing a riddle. "What is under the river, weighs 1,000 pounds, but when it's taken out, it's only 10 pounds. The scholar pondered, but couldn't find the answer. He reluctantly paid the farmer 10 coins. Later, the scholar asked the same riddle to the farmer, who promptly replied, "I don't know either," and gave the scholar 5 coins. The scholar was puzzled and asked, "Why did you give me the coins when you couldn't answer the riddle either?" The farmer smiled and said, "No one is born perfect, and the more you look down on others, the more you reveal your own ignorance. No one dares to claim that they know everything because there is an abundance of knowledge yet to be discovered. The more you try to appear intelligent, the more you become a victim of your own arrogance." Lesson: don't underestimate others because it reflects your own ignorance. Nobody is perfect, and there's always something new to learn. Arrogance can lead to painful consequences. 4. Preparing for the journey. Once, a rich man and his son visited a poor village. The rich man wanted to show his son how poor some people could be. They spent time in a poor farmer's house and observed their simple way of life. When they returned home, the rich man asked his son, "What did you learn from the trip?" The son replied, "We have 1 dog, but they have 4. We have a swimming pool, but they have rivers. We have electric lights, but they have the stars. We have walls to protect us, but they have friends and community." The rich man remained silent. The next day, a man brought a broken wooden cart to the rich man's house, asking for help. The rich man offered the man 10 coins for the cart. The son intervened, saying, "Dad, the cart is worth more than that. We should give him a fair price." The rich man smiled and replied, "Son, you have learned a valuable lesson. We have so much, but we often fail to see the true value of things. We should always be grateful for what we have." Moral of the story: true wealth is not just about money and possessions, it's about the love, relationships, and connections that enrich our lives. 5. Thanking Dad for showing how poor we are. One day, a wealthy father took his son to visit a poor village to show him how little some people have. They spent time in a poor farmer's house and observed their simple lifestyle. When they returned home, the father asked his son, "What did you learn from the trip?" The son replied, "We have one dog, but they have four. We have a swimming pool, but they have rivers. We have electric lights, but they have the stars. We have walls to protect us, but they have friends and community." The father fell silent, deep in thought. The next day, a man came to their house with a broken wooden cart, seeking help. The father offered the man 10 coins for the cart. The son spoke up, "Dad, the cart is worth more than that. We should give him a fair price." The father smiled and said, "Son, you've learned an important lesson. We often fail to see the true value of things, focusing too much on material wealth. It's essential to be grateful for what we have, no matter how much or how little." Moral of the story: true wealth isn't measured solely in material possessions but in the intangible blessings of life, such as love, relationships, and community. Gratitude is the key to recognizing this wealth. Hello everyone. I would like to take a moment to express my heartfelt gratitude to all of you who have taken the time to watch my videos. It's a precious part of my journey on YouTube, and I cannot thank you enough for your support and interest. Your viewership, likes, shares, and comments truly encourage me and motivate me to continue creating new content. It means a lot to me and helps me progress further on this path. If you have any opinions, suggestions, or ideas for future videos, please leave them in the comments section. I'm always eager to listen to your feedback and strive to improve every day. Once again, thank you for being a part of our community. I hope you'll continue to support and join me in the upcoming videos. Please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to stay updated on any new content. Thank you so much, and see you in the upcoming videos.